Hey everybody, it's Rich and welcome to the Coach's Corner. I hope that you had a great weekend. It was actually raining all weekend here, but as you can tell now the sun is out. Apparently just in time for me to make this video for you and have my eyes all squinty. Anyways, hope you had a great weekend. So today, I want to talk about my friend Arielle Ford. If you're not familiar with Arielle Ford, she over the years has been probably the most dominant, prominent book publicist on the planet. Definitely for all things spiritual and personal growth. Arielle has helped to launch some of the biggest names in the industry. All the big names that you've heard of, from Wayne Dyer to Deepak Chopra, Marianne Williamson, Neil Donald Walsh, her sister Debbie Ford, like you name it, and Arielle has worked with them. And Arielle has become a pretty good friend of mine over the years, and definitely has been a great colleague of mine. In fact, I'll tell you a quick little Arielle story. When I wrote my last book, Monetize Your Passion, I reached out to a bunch of people asking for endorsements of the book. And what you might not know is that I would say at least 90% of the people that endorse a book have not actually read the book. So I asked Arielle for an endorsement. She said that she would do it, but she wanted to read the book first. So I said, absolutely. And so I went and I printed out the entire manuscript on my printer up at my house. And I overnighted it to her. I'm in Laguna Beach, she's down in San Diego, so I sent it to her overnight. And I kid you not, the next day, my phone rings and it's Arielle. Hey Arielle, what's up? She says, I'm on page 50-something of your book, which I couldn't believe that she sat down that next day and read the whole, or started reading it. And she goes, you buried the hook! You buried the hook! And I was like, what are you talking about? And originally when I wrote the book, on chapter 3, around page 50 is when I told my very personal story of how I quit my former job to start my own coaching company. That was a story, if you read the book, you know the story of how I thought I was having a heart attack or had a tumor in my body. I was kind of freaking out over this job that I couldn't stand. She's like, you got to open the book with that. You buried the hook, she said. So I literally said, when Arielle Ford says, change it around, you change it around. I picked up the phone, I called my editor, Stephanie, and said, Stephanie, Arielle Ford thinks that this should be the opening of the book, the introduction. And Stephanie said the same thing. She's like, when Arielle speaks, you listen. And so we switched it around. So Arielle, thank you for that change in my book, which made a really nice difference. Anyways, here's my point. A couple years ago, or no, about a year ago, I was talking to Arielle. And I said, Arielle, what is the secret to success? I kind of asked her off the cuff, what's the secret to success? And her answer was profound, and this is the answer, this is the reason I'm making this video today for you. She said, Rich, just get yourself out there. Just get yourself out there. So every week I have 3 groups right now in my Epic Coach Academy. And I start every call, we have 3 calls a week with the 3 different groups. And I pretty much start every call the same way, and I have everybody share wins, their wins from the past week. And there's 2 wins that I love to hear more than any. One is whenever one of my coaches gets a new coaching client, because that's really what it's all about, is helping them get clients. So I love to hear when they're getting new clients. And number 2, I love them to share stories of how they're getting themselves out there. So they are reaching out to one of the top people within their niche and asking them for an interview, or they're doing a teleseminar, or they're writing a book, or they're speaking at an event, or they're starting a meetup group. Whatever they are doing to put themselves out there, I applaud and acknowledge like crazy, because I know, just like Arielle said, that that is the secret, that is the key. So I want you to think about it for yourself. Are you getting yourself out there? Are you doing something, which by the way, getting yourself out there most likely will put you way out of your comfort zone. What are you doing to get yourself out of your comfort zone? As we move through the holidays here and we start looking at your plans for next year, I want you to think about what can you do literally every day to get yourself out there. Is it time to finally write your book? Is it time to reach out to those joint venture partners that you know can help you grow your business? Is it time to do that teleseminar, to create that 4-week class, that 6-week class? Is it time to get out on the road and speak? Is it time to, what time is it for you? But the point is, take Arielle's advice. She's one of the smartest people I know, and one of the most successful in our world here of personal growth. Get yourself out there. Alright guys, have a great week. I'm going to turn this thing around so you don't have to look at my squinty eyes. You get a little view of what I'm looking at here all day. So yeah, it was raining like crazy and now the sun's out. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day. Have a great week, everybody. If you need any support ever, you know that is what I'm here for. Thanks, everybody. Get yourself out there.